Most real estate investors would have paid at least $50,000 for this house. I paid 18. Want to know how? In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact system that lands deals just like this, plus how you can secure 5 profitable contracts in just 90 days guaranteed. Let's dive in. Let me show you this deal really quick. This is 105 Hollow Branch. The ARV for this house is about $95,000 and it needs about $12,000 in repairs. And so how much would you buy this for? Help me out here. Let's reverse engineer this process. If you were to buy this house, how much would you buy this for? Well, if we were to use the standard formula, ARV times 0.7 minus repairs equals MAO. Let's just flesh this out a little bit. So we know that ARV is 95K times 0.7. Well, this is going to be about $65,000 minus 12K. So this is 53 equals MAO. So when I ask this, I've asked about 100 people, 100 investors, how much they would offer. I often hear numbers like $50,000 or $60,000 if they want to be competitive. And genuinely, I think that the lowest I've ever heard was 35. Like this person just swinging from the fences, hoping to get a really good deal. $35,000. I'm curious to know where your number would be, by the way. Now get this. What did I actually buy this house for? $18,000. And not only did we buy it $18,000, we only put $6,000 down and got the seller to hold a $12,000 note for me until I sold it. This is amazing. Now think about what this means. Let's say in your head, you said a moment ago, Keith, I'd pay probably $50,000 for this house. Okay, great. Well, this means that objectively, we just made $32,000 more than you would have on the very same deal, right? Because I only paid $18,000. That's a difference between 50 minus 18 is 32. We made $32,000 more. Not only did I get a great price on the house though, buying it for $18,000, I was able to split it up and I got great terms on it as well. But how? Well, it's because I was educated for one. I had the right marketing. I had the right negotiation skills. I had a solid deal analysis and I structured creative financing. Guys, I'd love to show you how I do this. If you're a real estate investor who's feeling overwhelmed by too much information in this guru space and you feel like you're just spinning your wheels, like you don't have a lot of traction, you're frustrated because you're not connecting with motivated sellers, I am glad that you are watching this video. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you how to build a real estate investing business that actually serves you. It works for you and not the other way around. I'm also going to walk you through why our process actually works versus every other solution you've tried in the past, and how ultimately we are able to very confidently guarantee that you will get 5 contracts in your first 90 days working with us worth more than $150,000. Before we get into that, my name is Keith Gillespie. I'm the founder of REI Automated. I'm a former Marine, and over nearly the past decade, I've invested in real estate across 34 states. I've raised over $10 million from private lenders, and I've built a business that allows me to spend more time with my family and live life on my own terms. But it wasn't always this way. I started investing while I was serving active duty in the Marine Corps during my first and second enlistments, and I had a pretty serious problem, right? I was getting shipped to all these different countries. I wanted to get out of the Corps. I wanted to spend more time with my wife. And I wanted to spend more time with my kids because they were growing up without a dad. And I was pretty desperate to create a better life for my family. And so I signed up ultimately for over more than 50 seminars and webinars and mentorships, you name it. I was just chasing the right information, the right systems, the right support. I signed up for more than 50, more than $250,000 over the first 4 years. And yet I still felt overwhelmed. I still felt stuck. Sound familiar? Maybe you're feeling the same way. You're just overloaded with information, not sure where to start. You're lacking the systems that bring efficiency and effectiveness into your business. You need to be more consistent. You're feeling alone without the support that you need to push through those obstacles. I totally get it. I totally get it. I have been exactly where you are. And this real estate investing world can be very daunting. And you can be pretty frustrated if you're not talking with motivated sellers. You're just wasting your time. You feel overwhelmed with too many gurus giving you like contradicting or conflicting advice, you know. Sometimes we have some fear that we're wasting time, we're wasting money. It can be pretty paralyzing. And this is one of the reasons why I created REI Automated. It is the most comprehensive solution out there. It's built on 3 very powerful principles: education, operating system, and support. So first up, education. We developed a resource library with over 285 comprehensive videos covering absolutely everything that you need. Amazing. Marketing strategies that attract motivated sellers to us, sales and negotiation techniques to close more deals confidently, deal analysis methods and tools to evaluate properties remotely without ever having to go there, creative financing structures like owner financing, buying houses sub-2, a hybrid of both, exit strategies, wholetailing, retailing, wrapping, renting, novations, lease options, you name it, it's there. In all the videos, raising private money so that you can fund 100% of your deals without using any of your own cash. Optimizing your KPIs, I'll show you that in a minute as well, to refine your business processes. We are making you a master in the real estate investing world. Here, let me show you another deal. I'll put it up on the screen here. This is 310 Stewart Avenue. It's worth maybe a little over $100,000, but I'm actually going to be holding on to this one as a rental. This one we've have about $15,000 into the renovation, so similar numbers as the last deal. This one I bought for $18,500, and again, I got the seller to carry the note. So we paid $12,000 at closing and then $500 per month, but I didn't have to come up with that until after we got it rented out. And here's the thing with this one, we're gonna rent it for $1,600 per month. And that means when I get a DSCR loan to refi out of this deal, I'll put $25,000 in profit in my pocket at the very beginning of the deal. And then I'll cash flow about $900 per month, and I'll still have about $25,000 of equity in the house. Amazing deal. Again, how is this possible? Well, it's because pillar number 1, I'm properly educated. I found a motivated seller. We negotiated an amazing price and great terms. I analyzed that property and I determined that holding on to it as a rental was the best fit for me right now. So I raised the money to take it down. Now I'm looking for my next deal to do this with. And I'll do it faster next time because we're tracking our KPIs and we're refining our business. With our education, which is pillar number 1, deals like this will be consistently normal for you as well. All right, pillar number 2. Next up is our operating system. So this is every tool, every resource, every document, the software that you need to educate what you just learned in pillar number 1. So for example, and just to name a few, we will provide the scripts that you need for talking with motivated sellers. We will give you the deal analyzer that you need to quickly evaluate opportunities. We'll give you all of the process checklists, due diligence, wholesale, novation, wholesale, retail, wrap, rent, every process that you need to keep you from skipping important steps in the deal. We'll give you a CRM to manage your leads. And it has a tremendous amount of automated follow-up campaigns that just creates this funnel which pushes all of the leads to contract. It also includes an automated purchase and sales agreement so that you can get the seller to sign the contract while you're on the phone with them. And then we'll also give you our advanced KPI tracker for you to monitor and optimize your business performance. Pillar number 2 is absolutely amazing. I call this the Mickey D's method from McDonald's, right? So think about this, no matter where you are in the country, you're in San Diego, you're in Miami, you're in New York, you're in Seattle, when you order a Big Mac, it comes out looking the same, smelling the same, and tasting the same. Why is that? Well, because they use the same ingredients, and they use the same process. REI Automated helps you create an assembly line in your business just like this. Every seller gets triaged the same exact way. Every deal gets analyzed consistently. Every contract gets drafted using the same rules. Consistent inputs yield consistent results. So think about what this has done for McDonald's, right? Creating efficiencies like this will help you save so much time and it increases your profits. Absolutely amazing. Let's check this out. So I'll give you a sneak peek at our CRM here as an example of our operating system. One of the key constraints that we've seen stopping investors from being able to consistently hit 5 or more contracts a month is that they simply didn't have the time. So what we've done for our clients is we've custom built our REI automated software. And we did this to help them be more efficient with their time. Let me give you this example. If somebody fills out a form saying that they want to sell their house, typically that person isn't just talking to you. They didn't just fill out your form, they filled out other investors' forms as well, right? And so if you don't get back to them in a timely manner, you're probably gonna lose that lead. And so let me show you this. This lead came in. Let's go to the text messages here. This lead came in 10:38 p.m. You can see that right here, 10:38 p.m. This lead came in. This one, 5:30 a.m. This one, 3:33 a.m. My client's time. They were sleeping, right? This lead still comes in. You can pause these, you can go back. You can see they're engaging. This lead came in. It still needs to be worked. I don't care that you're sleeping. The seller, they opted in. They just filled out a form on your website. We automatically send these messages. They responded, and now we go into a conversation while the client was sleeping, completely automated. Adding these initial text messages, oh my goodness, it has been game changing. When a form is filled out, automated messages go out. This helps us get in touch with more sellers. It builds rapport quickly, right? It makes them feel like we just dropped everything to tend to them. It also gets them to engage with us and stop filling out other people's forms. So this is just one example of how the system will help you get in contact with more sellers. And let's just take a quick tactical pause here for a moment. I realize that you may not sign up with us. Whether you sign up or you don't sign up, that's totally up to you. We're here to serve you, not to sell you. This is something that you can implement right now that works really well for us. So you can make sure to write this down. These initial text messages is one hack, just one that we use that has been super effective. Honestly, I have a ton of these. I'd love to give you more of them. I want to respect your time, make this video not too long. So just know that I'm happy to give you as many of those as you'd like on the discovery call that you will have coming up with us. So moving along, what we've built is a software that basically handles all of that. Again, completely done for you. To where the lead comes in, the system automatically engages that lead. You make the call using our proven triage call script. You analyze the deal using the deal analyzer that we're gonna give you. You call them back, you push a button, it sends out our automated purchase and sales agreement. Voila, you have a property under contract. Now you take them through our deal checklist. You take that contract to close. Whether it's a sub-2 deal or owner financed, you're gonna wholesale it, you're gonna retail it, you're gonna wrap the note. Don't worry about that because that's exactly what the system does. Now, if you don't have this system, you have to do all of that manually. But we wanna create a lifestyle by design, right? And that's what this operating system is designed to do for you, okay? I'm kind of the king of bad analogies here. So I want you to think about, we're about to move on to pillar number 3, but pillar number 1, education. This is us teaching you how to fish. We're gonna sit down in a classroom environment. Here's all the videos for you to learn from. We're gonna teach you how to fish. Now, pillar number 2, the operating system. This is us handing you the rod and the reel, the tools and the resources that you need in order to execute what we've just taught to you in pillar number 1, education. Now, pillar number 3, this is arguably the most important pillar. Pillar number 3 is support. So let's keep running with this fishing analogy. Let's imagine that you're out fishing, right? You've just learned from the best. You're equipped with the best rod and the reel thanks to our education and our tools. Now you've taken that rod and the reel, you're walking down to the river, you're about to throw your line in the water, and suddenly off to your right, you spot a bear. That bear represents some unexpected obstacles, right? That's a seller's objection. That's a complex deal structure. That's a question you just don't know the answer to. It's some sort of obstacle that you don't know how to overcome because you've never faced it before. Wouldn't it be reassuring to have somebody with you who's dealt with bears before? They can say, hey, those bears, they never bother us. They just mind their own business. I've got bear spray just in case. And if that doesn't work, I've got a 45 on my hip. We'll just shoot them. Wouldn't it be nice to have somebody come alongside you that's been where you're at, knows what you're about to go through, and can walk you through step by step with what you need to do? That's exactly why our support system is absolutely unparalleled. Go look at any review. You will see this around-the-clock support staff across different time zones, literally strategically placed around Earth, so that whenever you have a question, somebody is there to help. We have daily support calls. As of the recording of this video right now, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have office hours directly with me On Tuesday, we have rookie role play and review where you can hone your sales and negotiation skills. And on Thursday, we have our evening mastermind calls where you can connect with other investors, learn from their experiences. So 5 days a week. You also get a dedicated client success manager. This is going to be your personal one-on-one coach. They are literally on call for you every day. You will have their direct phone number, their email, their Zoom link, and they are standing by to help you when you need it. In addition to that, we have an exclusive Facebook community where you can join over 200 like-minded investors. It's very small. It's very, what's the right word? Intimate environment. It's very close-knit. Most of my mentors are in there. Decamillionaires. Like, these guys have been investing as long as I have been on earth. Some of them are doing so much volume that they will do in 1 year. Like, the number of deals in 1 year will be more than I have done in my entire career. Like, these guys are active in the group. It is a tight-knit community. Members will buy and sell deals together. They will lend on other deals, on other people's projects. We just have a nothing held back type of mentality where we want to provide unwavering support for each other. And even though a support system may not be the flashiest thing to talk about, especially as a man, it really is probably the most important. And it's the thing that we're the best at. Like, let's take it to my Marine Corps roots for a second. Think of it like a tactical team. We're clearing a building. Stakes are high. Every member is relying on the other members of their team. Everyone has each other's backs. Well, similarly in real estate investing, having that solid, support system, if you will, it means that you're not facing challenges alone. You've got a dedicated team by your side, ready to help you overcome any obstacle. And as you can see, our clients rave about the support that they receive from us. Pause the video at any point in time and actually read through these. Our clients have scaled their investing business. As you can imagine, as they did that, there were some hurdles that they came up against. And when they did, we were there to help them. But this isn't just about overcoming obstacles. It's about having a team that has your back every step of the way. It's amazing. We have helped our clients succeed and do so many deals, and they absolutely love us. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have achieved. John said, hey, I've signed up 4 contracts in just the last 5 days. Dustin captured $80,000 in equity and created $750 per month of cash flow on a creative financing deal. Brian got $100,000 in equity and nearly $1,000 per month cash flow with 0% owner financing. Sharon said, I just papered my first deal, $37,000 in potential profit. I feel safe, cared for, and clear on my next steps. This is a big thing for us, knowing your next steps. Carol says, hey, I closed the deal for $55,000 in profit and another $6,000 wholesale. I couldn't have done it without the REI automated team. Steve's a newer client, $10,000 to $15,000 on the wholesale, a $55,000 equity position secured in month 1. These are real people achieving real results because they had the right systems, they had the right education, they had the right support, they had REI automated. Now you might be thinking, Keith, I don't know if this is the right timing. I don't know if I have the right money. I've tried other programs before. What's going to make this any different? I totally understand these concerns. Investing in yourself, think about it. I did this a lot, 50 times, 56, I think now at this point. I understand that investing in yourself and investing in your business is a big decision, but I want you to consider this. What is the cost of inaction? How much time are you losing by not having the right systems in place? How many deals are slipping through your fingers because you don't have the right people in your corner? How much money are you leaving on the table because you have inefficient processes? Or because you're not consistent? We believe in our program so much that we will guarantee that you will secure 5 contracts in your first 90 days worth at least $150,000 in profit, or you don't pay. And listen, if you don't hit this benchmark, we will refund every penny, no questions asked. In addition to that, I will even reimburse your marketing dollars, all of it. There's no risk to you whatsoever. And 300 people who have come through REI Automated, only 4 of them have ever enacted the guarantee, and I have paid up every time. Now here's the thing. I've made the mistake of growing too fast before, and I will not make that mistake again. So we only take on 2 clients per month to ensure that we have a good, solid, healthy, hands-on, like personal experience, right? So this means that spaces are very limited. And if you wait, 2 things are gonna happen. If you wait, you're gonna end up on a wait list. And by the time we get to you, it's gonna be a higher price to join, right? The price to join is going to be higher. So do not let this opportunity pass you by. So if you are ready to stop spinning your wheels and start scaling your business, I'm offering you one of my most valuable courses, absolutely free. Absolutely free. No credit card, no sales pitch, no strings attached, all right? It is my gift to you because I believe in delivering value first. This is amazing, right? What do you need to do to get that course? Just schedule a call with me. If you have any questions or there's any specific thing that you want to see in particular, if you want to see the custom built software and how it works on the back end, I can share my screen. If you want to see client results, if you want to see the deal analyzer, if you want to see the follow-up sequences or automated purchase and sales, whatever it is, just bring those questions to our call. We can answer any of those questions that you might need. So in the button below, schedule a call. After that call is complete, I will give you a free course of your choosing. We've got about 8 of them for you to pick from, because the idea is that you pick the one that's the most helpful for you in this season of your career. So I'll give you the opportunity to choose from 8. You get to pick one, and again, totally free. It's yours. It's my gift to you. I want to add value to you first. So with that being said, I want to leave you with this. I want you to remember that success is inevitable as long as you do not quit. And with the right education, the right systems, the right support, you will have everything that you need to build a thriving real estate investing business. I want you to imagine, I've got a wife and 2 kids. You may have a family as well. Imagine spending more time with your family. I want you to imagine living life on your own terms, being able to provide what you want for them, achieving financial freedom. What does that life look like? That is the power of REI Automated. I'm here to make that vision a reality. So schedule your call with me below, and I will see you on the inside.